Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the month of January 2016. Very interesting month, to say the least. Interesting beginning to your new year in a good way, I would have to say. The first card you have is a Joker. Joker is one of my favorite cards in the deck. It represents being able to handle a lot, being able to juggle a lot, being able to, or really needing to wear a lot of hats as well. I really feel like you have a good opportunity to kind of set yourself up in a really nice way in 2016 here, right at the beginning of the month. I mean, right away, right at the beginning of the year, I should say, but also at the beginning of the month. I mean, right as we enter into 2016, it's like you have a good opportunity to really set yourself up and to make some things happen this year. I think you also have a lot of assistance as well coming in January to help you out. But the Joker is about being able to handle multiple jobs. Some of you might be getting or currently are having, working in multiple jobs this year. In January. It's also a card of even having multiple businesses, having a business plus a job, all those things. So if you've been thinking about starting a business and you need to keep your job just to have some money flowing, this is a great card to do those things under, because it says that you can handle it. That's the important thing with the Joker, is it's like it kind of just comes in and it just reassures you and says, you know what, with this power here, you can have a job and you can start your side business if you want, and you'll have more than enough energy to do it. You'll be able to juggle that plus a home life, and a family life as well. And it's all about kind of having that structure and being able to do it. No other card can really, handle doing a bunch of different things like that, like the Joker can. So definitely use that, power to your advantage. Like I said, if you've been thinking about starting a business or anything along those lines, it would be a good time to do it. Next, you have the Jack of Hearts, which is definitely you, Cancer. Jack of Hearts is a water sign, typically a water sign male. However, I don't attach sex to my cards, so it doesn't matter. But this is you coming in this year, kind of feeling maybe younger and refreshed. I've been saying it to a lot of signs that there's like a lot of cards as well, plus my intuition, just my feelings that this is a refreshing year. I think 2016 it kind of. I think it could be just as difficult as the past several years, but I think that 2016 really offers up a lot of new energies. Unlike the past several years, which I think have been mostly the same for people, but I think it also offers up a lot more opportunities, and it's all about taking those opportunities and turning them into something else and making them bigger and just taking advantage of them in the first place. Coming up as a Jack of Hearts and being a water sign, it really kind of gives you that youthfulness, the ability to do that. I mean, you have the Joker coming up right at the beginning, which gives you the power and the ability to work extra hard even, and to take on new opportunities. And then you have this guy right here, the Jack of Hearts, who kind of is, the card of looking at new opportunities with younger eyes, even maybe being a little bit too, enthusiastic. But, I think that'll serve you well this year, and especially this month, January. I think that will be a good thing for you. Next, you have the King of Diamonds coming in. I think for a percentage of you, this is like the energy that you're working towards. I think you're trying to be a leader, trying to be a boss, wanting to be even an entrepreneur, some of you, and wanting to be very successful in life and working towards things like stability and true freedom, freedom from bills and all of this other stuff comes up. And that's what the King of Hearts would totally do. For others of you, I think that this is a boss or somebody in a leadership type position taking an interest in you and really wanting to help you out, and really wanting to like bring you up and even bring you up to their level. This is kind of like, this card can sometimes be a mentor coming in and really taking an interest in you for seemingly no reason. And that's kind of like the message I'm getting, is that you should be open to those opportunities. Like, if a boss comes in, or just somebody who you consider, maybe even a hero, or just somebody who's very successful in life, and that doesn't necessarily mean financially, although I will say that King of Diamonds usually are very financially well off, but if you just have somebody who you consider successful in your own way, and they come in wanting to help you, I would definitely take advantage of that. This guy would be extremely helpful, and that's what I'm feeling. for you for this month. You also have the Eight of Clubs. I always say this is the most rare card in the deck. It almost never shows up. Even in personal readings, this card never really comes up all that often. You know, here and there it will come up for people, but this card is a great card. It really represents your intuition. I think your intuition is going to be on point this year. I think all water signs really, you know, even astrologically, you know, I think intuition's kind of heightened this year, and you know, definitely in January, right at the beginning of the year. So this card tells you to take advantage of that intuition and those gut instincts that you have, those first feelings. You know, that's what I always call gut instinct. Is really, it's kind of like that first initial blast of feelings that you have towards a situation. That's going to serve you well this year. This is a great card of abundance in all ways. It's also a card of helping, of people helping you. I mean, you technically have three people here. You have the Joker, the Jack, and the King. So this card can even represent just people wanting to help you out right at the beginning of this year, offering you assistance. So take advantage of that with this card as well. Looks like an incredible beginning to your year. So thank you for watching and enjoy it.